Hey, hello, how do you do? Shady Doorags here, and welcome to another episode of Shady Reacts, where today I'll be reacting to Miraculous episode 10 of season 3, Oblivio. I'll be acting to Oblivio, basically. So we're back to doing Miraculous videos, and I know I was supposed to really catch up on these once I went full-time, because I had enough time to do it, but certain other factors came into play that I wasn't aware of, and now it's August and I still haven't been able to catch up to them. I hate that I'm so behind with this show, but it is what it is. I now know those other factors exist and I'll be aware of them. And I don't want to make promises like I'll be able to do this once a week or once every other week or something like that, but I will try to do my best to catch up to Miraculous because it really does bother me how far behind I am with this show. But anyway, we're getting into this episode, Oblivio. I have no idea what this episode is about. People just said, hey, Shady, this is a really good episode that you should react to, which, to be honest, a lot of episodes in season 3 have been that way. There've been a lot of really plot-heavy episodes this season. But it's about time to do a reaction video, so I figured why not. For those of you who are new, when something happens that I like, you will hear this noise. And when something happens that I don't like, you will hear this noise. All right, so let's go ahead. Okay, so is this gonna be a memory episode? That's what I'm getting. The fact that we started off as Ladybug, she's waking up, she has no idea what's happening. I'm guessing she's lost her memory. I guess that's what's gonna happen. Cell phone turtle. Call Nino? Is that what it's saying? Call Nino?
What happened? Who are you?
I don't know.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, it is a memory thing, but I thought it was just gonna be like she forgot the last day. They've forgotten who they are. Ladybug's done her lucky charm. Oh no. Oh. So Ladybug's done her lucky charm. That means she's gonna turn back to Marinette. But she doesn't remember who she is, so that means she's not going to be able to keep it a secret. But that probably means Cat Noir has also done his cataclysm, which means he's probably going to change back. But since neither of them know who they are anyway, it's not really going to matter. Like, they're going to find out each other's secret identities, but it's not going to matter. I hope I'm wrong about that. I hope it does matter. Like, they remember at the end. And they're like, oh, I guess we couldn't do anything about it. Something like that. But that's what I'm predicting. Like, they're going to find out each other's secret identities. But since they don't have any memories, it's not going to matter. And then at the end, they'll probably, like, forget everything that's happened or something.
Looks like you and I were at the same costume party.
So, interesting thing. Apparently, you cannot forget language, from what I'm told. A lot of people say this is like, oh, you'll forget how to breathe. You can't, first of all, because you don't remember how to breathe. That's just something your body does. And another thing is can you get such bad amnesia that you forget language? And from what I've been told, no, you cannot. Language is, once you learn it, it's like actually learn it, it's hard encoded into your brain. So you can't forget how to speak. That was the proper reaction, Marinette.
If I'm a genie, where's my lamp? Besides, where am I? And who are you?
So they've lost their memories too. So I think it was like a season or two back, I had a theory that when they get hit in their costumes, it's the Kwamis that take the damage mostly. When they're hit outside of their costumes, they themselves feel the damage. But when they're hit in their costumes, it's the Kwamis that feel it. Because Tiki got sick that one time when Ladybug was in the rain, and Plague felt it when Cat Noir got cataclysm. But Adrian felt it too. So I guess this is proof that they both feel it. That both Kwamis and humans feel the damage when they're in the superhero. But their armor makes them makes it so they can't actually feel true damage because their armor is supposed to be indestructible.
But I do know that I'm very hungry. Aw, poor little no thing.
She immediately dropped her guard when Tiki became adorable.
Perhaps we should help them? Well, I'm not going anywhere until I know what smells so good in that boy's shirt.
That's a weird out of context comment.
Let's get out of here!
Okay, so far I am really liking the in medias res of it all, like because the mystery of everything that's happened, like I'm kind of on edge of my seat from the beginning to end, or at least from the beginning. I don't know about to the end. But this is so interesting. Like clearly, like an Akuma has attacked, and its power is probably memory loss, and the lucky charm was the lipstick, which Ladybug drew on the wall. That phone turtle, which I'm guessing means call Nino. I don't know why specifically it would be Nino. Nino's not a healer, he's a defender, so I don't know how they would get there. Or maybe it was call the old guy because he was the ex-Turtle Miraculous, so maybe that's what it meant.
Would you mind opening up your shirt to see what smells so good?
Again, that is just a weird, out of context thing to say.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
You didn't share any with Tiki.
Will this do? Thank you.
That was an interesting way to get them to... I mean, I think most people would think to do that first, hey, let's check our person, but I feel like that was very natural. It was like, I'm hungry, check to see what's in Adrian's pocket. Plag eats all of it. Tiki's still hungry, so Marinette checks her purse to see if she has anything, and then she also happens to stumble across her ID. Like, you could have gotten away with just saying, hey, let's check to see who we are, but I think that was very organic the way they did that.
Of course! We still got our phones!
Brilliant.
Okay, that was good. That was good modern humor.
We need to find a way out of this building!
And we will. Until then...
Okay, so I guess they're okay, so what I was going to say was accidentally touching someone's hand. If you already like that person, yes, it can be embarrassing. But if you don't, it's just more of a, oops, I accidentally did that. You would immediately pull your hand back. But they are teenagers, so their hormones would be at a higher level than most people's.
We will get you.
Those are some...
Wow, Marinette. You seem like someone who always has the right idea at the right time.
No. Oh, no. I was just gonna... Okay, so I paused it to say... I was gonna pause it to say those are some huge air vents. But before I did, I let Adrian finish what he was saying, and he said, wow, you seem to have the right idea at the right time. I was just about to say, notice how in this situation, Adrian takes the lead because he doesn't know who he is. That's what he did in the elevator. He stood up and he was about to say something, but he got interrupted.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna keep our cool here. We've all lost our memories and we don't know why, but we'll...
I thought they were gonna go with that. But now they've kind of swapped that and said, naturally, Marinette is the idea person. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, it's going against what I was going to say, which is how when they don't already have their acknowledged roles, they fall into certain things, but we'll see how it goes. Another moment. Stop it.
Okay, I suggest we go upstairs.
But there's no way up there! We're gonna get trapped again!
We can hide out here while we signal for help.
Good idea!
Okay, I don't know if there's any commentary I can make on this because Adrian just had another idea and Marinette seems to be following Adrian, even though normally Cat Noir is the one following Ladybug's lead. Adrian is the more confident one, that's the thing, but they've kind of gone out of the way to establish that Ladybug is still the more leadership one because she has better ideas. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. A part of me wants to complain about it, but I think that's just being obnoxiously nitpicky of me.
Remember how to unlock my phone.
Wait!
Hold on. Does that work? Oh, I can't use my phone right now. Because normally, yeah, you can see your smudge prints on it. Also, you don't necessarily know the direction, but I guess he's only got two directions. Just better be thankful it was an N, because if it was like a T, you could get that wrong in so many different ways. Oh, okay, so it's not an N, but he just assumed that he went back up instead of going down. Okay, lucky guess, I guess.
I'm almost out of battery.
Call the turtle.
That Ladybug and Cat Noir are battling a supervillain at the Montparnasse Tower. Isn't that where you were going on your school trip today?
The anime! The anime intro. So people told me that that was the original pitch idea for Ladybug and Cat Noir, but then it eventually turned into this. But it's nice to see that make a comeback.
Cat Noir and Ladybug?
Marinette, is everything okay? Where are you?
Sure, Mom. Everything's okay.
She figured that out quick. Like, it would have took me a hot minute. I would have blabbed. I'd have been like, yeah, I'm here. I was dressed up as this weird thing. Well, you said Ladybug's a superhero? Oh, I guess that's me. I guess I'm the... Oh, geez. I just revealed my secret identity. Like, she figured that out real quick.
Nobody? We must have missed something.
Here's the interesting mystery. Who would be Oblivio? Okay, so we know it's not Marinette's mom, but who would want to erase memories for what reason? It could just be a random background character who we've never seen before. But I don't know who would want to erase memories.
I feel like we're more than just a superhero team.
I couldn't hide my identity from the girl I love.
Wow. So this is the first. Oh my goodness. My brain is going through so many different directions. So they finally reveal and they finally confess, and it's in this situation.
You can't just leave. We have to help them. We don't even know who we are or who they are. And I don't want to help out a couple of strangers.
This is what I've wanted for so long. Tiki and Plag interacting. See how their personalities are colliding with each other? They make a good foil. I've said that 1.5 million times, but still, like, I can't get enough of it because we don't get enough of it.
You're a selfish being and a total coward. Me? A coward?
You're a cat, so yeah, you kind of are.
Did he go to get help?
I don't think we should hold our breath.
Tiki, you didn't exactly help that situation.
Ladybug, Cat Noir, we know you're in here.
That sounds like Nino and Alia.
You remember your BFF Oblivio, don't you?
Yeah, that sounds like Nino and Alia. Okay, so was the cell phone supposed to be, rather than call, was it supposed to be what's that girl's name? I can't remember. When Alia was a supervillain? Was that who it was supposed to be?
How about some kind of diversion? We get out of here and take the emergency stairs.
Again, another idea from Adrian.
Yeah.
Hit it! Hit it! What is it? Hit it! Why? Okay. That's just weird. I see what they're doing and I understand it, but it feels just weird that. Okay, so obviously they've shown before Ladybug figuring out stuff is not part of the Ladybug power. That's just Marinette thinking about stuff. It just feels weird because A, it's not Ladybug doing it right now, it's Marinette, and B, they're not using the Ladybug pattern. It's inverse. It's black with red spots, which I guess is them trying to show that it's not Ladybug, it's Marinette, but it's just weird. It's not bad, it's just weird. Wow. That no couldn't have had a retake? What was that? What was that? Come on, a good no is no! That was no.
You're trying to fool Oblivio again.
Good job, Tiki. That was good. First of all, that was a really good plan, Marinette. Good on you for that. That was an amazing plan. Tiki, good improvisation. That was great.
Let's head back to where we were. It's the last place he'll think of looking for us.
Again, that's a really good idea. They're having all sorts of good ideas in this episode.
A coward? Me? Whatever. Huh? Adrian?
Really good continuity. So far, they're doing a lot of really good stuff in this episode. Just that fragrance thing has come back a lot. I mean, they have to reuse assets, but they've reused them well.
Then we'll flush them out of hiding, Hawkmoth.
Again, they keep saying it's got to be Nino and Alia, and there's a whole reason they've made this the freaking Five Nights at Freddy's killer instead of actually having a costume. Like, they don't want us to know who it actually is until the end. Freaking Mega Man, okay.
I remember now. It was a turtle. I saw it earlier when I was looking for my mom's number. There it is.
Oh, wow. Okay. So my second guess was right. I thought it was going to be freaking Nino, but I did say Fu was a possibility. I did say that. Give me my props, please. I deserve props for that. Also, I just noticed her mom in her phone. It said her mom's name was Chang and her dad's name was Dupang. So they didn't keep each other's names, and they gave Marinette both. Also, why would you call your mom Sabine and your dad Tom? Would you not put mom and dad in your phone? Also, it said Fu, like she doesn't have his actual face. Why not? Is it so this scene can happen and Adrian still won't know who Fu is? Wait, but Adrian already knows who Fu is. So that can't be why.
You do know your true identities then?
We're not supposed to?
That's okay. The miraculous ladybugs will repair everything anyway.
Like I said, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter because they're gonna find some way to Deus freaking Ex Machina this. That's not the word I meant to use. But yeah, they're gonna fix everything in the end. So it's even. Oh my goodness! Just keep going.
Say Tiki spots on, and you'll transform into a ladybug. You'll find an emergency user's guide in your bug phone.
Okay, so that kind of explains how miraculous heroes just know how to use their powers. But it's really weird. It was never, ever mentioned before that there's just a manual in their phones on how to use it. I mean, it also kind of explains why every single hero has a phone. Just because it comes with a manual, but it's very weird. Also, their costumes are supposed to be like not every ladybug is the same costume. So Marinette probably specifically has a phone because she's a modern day superhero. If she was a superhero way back when, it would probably come with like an actual manual.
You're a selfish being and a total coward.
That is terrifying. Goodness gracious.
I am not a coward, and I'm not selfish either. But maybe this Adrian boy has some yummy camembert left.
Okay, so you're telling yourself you're not selfish and you're not a coward, but you don't want to go back because it's none of your business. But in order to prove to yourself, you tell yourself a selfish reason to go back.
Wow, that was amazing.
Again, she's doing the pose. She ended by doing they actually do the pose. All those poses. So she knew to do all those poses. I'm way overthinking this, but how did she know to do all those poses? Like, does the transformation direct her and then it forces her to do that stance when she's done?
Capturing the Akuma, one-time power, lucky charm.
She said it. I do like that. Okay, hold on. That makes me think, has Ladybug ever said the word Lucky Charm and it not popped up? Because that seemed to be immediately voice activated, even though she didn't try to do it. So I don't know if that's ever happened. That would be wildly inconsistent if that has ever happened. I can't remember if it has ever happened.
What am I supposed to do with this? Make tea?
Oh my goodness, she said it. Oh my goodness, she actually said it. What am I supposed to do with this? I missed that so much. I used to consider that one of her catchphrases because she said it so often, but I can't remember the last time she said it.
Marinette, want to fight beside you. If we're a couple, then we'll be stronger together.
Goodness gracious, Adrian, you simp. Well, yeah, Adrian, yeah, that's actually well within character, even if he had his memory.
I'm starting to understand how much you mean to me, Adrian.
Well, that happened, and guess what? It's not going to be canon within their memories.
Whoa. I don't need any memory to know that I love that girl.
I genuinely hate how in love Adrian is with Ladybug. It feels ridiculously fake. Like, absolutely fake. Like, I believe Marinette's feelings for Adrian, even though they're just as surface level, because the way she reacts feels very real. Adrian's feels way too over the top. The way they portray him, I absolutely do not believe this boy is in love at all. It feels so cartoonish. I've seen it when he's in love and it feels real. And that was when it was with Kagami. With Kagami, the way he was acting, that felt natural. That felt like a natural way someone would behave. With Ladybug, it's constantly, wow, I can't believe how amazing she is. Whereas with Kagami, it's like, huh, she's kind of cool. It's on level.
The Miraculous enhances all physical abilities. Super agility is super awesome!
All right, confirmed. The costumes do give them the super agility. I mean, figured that out a couple seasons ago, but it's finally been confirmed. Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! What? What? It's just Shady. It's just a representation that he's figuring something out. I know, Shady, but it's so weird because it's been an established trait of Ladybug specifically. Ah!
You've forgotten your reflexes.
Actually, no, you wouldn't forget your reflexes. Muscle memory. Your muscles would remember for you.
Attacking a lady on the ground? Did you forget your manners?
I didn't expect that.
And you got here just at the right time. Flag, claws out!
Nah, he didn't take all his clothes off. Also, I just realized Adrian's symbol when he was figuring stuff out is the symbol on his shirt. It's not the Cat Noir symbol.
What does your power do exactly?
Apparently I can destroy anything I touch.
Yes, okay. He officially said it. I don't care about freaking translation. The English translation was, apparently I can destroy anything I touch. So all those times where he touched something and it did something weird, that wasn't what it was supposed to do.
Seems like you've already forgotten about your last defeat. Oh, how silly of us. Of course you forgot.
He actually ran like a cat. Like, that was instinct. That had to be the Miraculous doing that. There is no reason why he would run like a cat just because he turned into one. Like, it would be instinctually faster for him to run like that. Again, I'm probably looking way too much into this. They probably just did it for aesthetic purposes.
Can you get him to forget about me for a little while?
That was an excellent pun. Well-timed, well-delivered, well-executed, all in all. Good job.
Wow, so this villain was both these guys?
I was right! I was right! I was right! Give me my points. I was right. But why were they mad at... Why would they akumatize in the first place? What did they want to forget about?
This is where my other power comes in. It fixes everything back to how it was originally.
When it's convenient, because I will never let this go. That one time with Dark Cupid, where the Miraculous just decided to not fix Adrian's poster because it didn't like Chloe. I will never let that go. Yes, yes, pictures. Good job, Alia. Yeah. Oh, but the ladybugs might erase it though. No. Oh, come on. No.
Everyone saw that?
What? Why didn't the... Okay, so I'm happy that there's proof that it happened, but why didn't the ladybugs fix that? Can they not fix digital stuff? Like, it specifically said Kwamis can't be caught on camera. So, and we saw the Kwamis disable the elevator. Why didn't it fix that? There's no in-universe reason why it just left that alone. Like, it erases memories. It can erase the memory on a phone. What? Hello, editing Shady Doorags here. All right, so I think I figured it out. So basically what the Ladybugs did was they restored the old memories of Ladybug and Cat Noir. So technically that's them fixing it. It just also happened to delete the new memories. So I think that's a very weird caveat to it, but it still does technically make sense, and that's why it didn't erase what was in Alia's phone, because that didn't really need restoring per se. So because they restored the old memories, it technically erased the new ones, but that doesn't apply to Alia's phone. So yeah, it makes sense, but it could have used a bit more explaining.
I won't soon forget this, Ladybug and Cat Noir. The love you both secretly have for each other will be your downfall.
Secretly? Everyone knows Cat Noir loves Ladybug. What are you talking about?
Why did you want to erase everyone's memory? Well, we went and hid to play Super Penguino, but Miss Bustier caught us and
you guys make fun of us for playing that game, saying it wasn't our age and all.
That's the big reason you wanted to erase everyone's memories. See, when people say, oh, Hawkmoth can't akumatize just anyone, they have to have supreme, ultra strong negative emotions. And then you show me two teenagers who are just embarrassed and want their classmates to forget something. I'm sorry, but no. Hawkmoth should be doing way more damage, especially since it's been established he can sense when a nightmare is happening, and like all of Paris goes to sleep sometime in their lives.
It's no biggie, you know. Julika and I often play Super Pinguino together. Everybody loves that game, you know.
So what you're saying is, these two were embarrassed that they were playing a game. Everybody was laughing at them, and they just wanted everyone to forget. But it's a game everybody plays. So they weren't really laughing at you. It was more of a group laughter. I mean, I can believe Chloe was laughing at you, and probably Kim. Yeah, you can't tell me that Hawkmoth doesn't just pin down any random negative emotion. Like, my goodness gracious, I make fun of people all the time for playing D&D, and I play D&D all the freaking time. Like, oh my, wow. Maybe we can just rack this up to, you know, teenage emotions. You know, everything's the end of the world.
I don't believe it! I actually kissed Cat Noir! How could this have happened?
You know what? It doesn't matter. If it happened once, it can happen again. At least now, I know my dream can come true.
So that's the end of the episode. Not sure how I feel. I'm probably gonna have to leave this up to editing Shady Doorags. He'll probably understand this better. But man, what a ride that was. Just starting out in medias res, not knowing what happened. I called a lot of the stuff. You know, my first prediction was wrong. You know, I saw Call Turtle. I immediately thought Call Nino, but yeah, I still said though that the freaking Foo. I even used to call him the turtle guy. Freaking Foo. It meant Call Foo. And like I said, they were going to fall in love throughout this thing, know each other's identity, and it was going to revert back to normal. I completely called who the villain was, but, you know, you can tell by the voices. They're constantly saying our. I don't like status quo episodes. I get so sick and tired of status quo episodes in cartoons where it's like, hey, this big change happens, but then at the end, something just makes everything go back to the status quo. I've seen that so many times throughout my life. I'm sick of it. If you're going to do this big change, you need to be dedicated to it. Going back to the status quo is super annoying to me. So that the episode loses a lot of points in my regards for that. It's fun to watch Marinette and Adrian just interact off of each other as people, but I didn't feel like I got that fully from this episode because they were emphasizing that they were in love. And I've realized, this episode made me realize, like, just why I cannot ship these two. And it's heavily well, I've always said that they only like each other for surface reasons. Marinette only likes Adrian because he's ridiculously attractive and he's super nice. She doesn't truly know him. She doesn't truly understand what he goes through in life. Adrian only likes Ladybug because in the heat of the moment, Ladybug acts heroic. But Adrian has shown me a serious problem with how his character is portrayed. And that when it comes to Ladybug, he is over the top in love. It's to the point where it's not believable to me, where it feels like the show wants me to so badly believe he's in love with this girl, and I'm just not buying it. I can buy he's in love with Kagami, or he at least has feelings for Kagami, because it's more natural. He says more natural things than what he does with Ladybug. Ladybug, he's just constantly in awe, and I'm like, there are amazing things happening all around you. You're just choosing to focus on this girl. Like, and I guess you could say, well, that's what, affection is. There are billions of people on this planet, but for some reason, that one person is the one that catches your eye. You could say that, but to me, it just feels completely unbelievable, especially when you have his feelings for Kagami to compare them to. Like, nah. I mean, Marinette, I can genuinely believe Marinette has a crush on Adrian. It's just that she only has a crush on him for surface level things. I cannot believe Adrian has a crush on Ladybug. It feels fake. It completely feels fake to me. So that was an interesting one to react to. It wasn't really plot focused, but it was an interesting concept, kind of like when they switched powers. So yeah. It gave me a lot to think about. I was looking way too much into certain details. That's what I do when I watch shows. So, yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it, because there are things I really want to like, but there are a lot of major problems I noticed too. So, editing Shady Doorags, you got a job to do. Go ahead and figure out how I feel about this. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully it's not another 2 months when we get to the next episode. But I think these will go a lot faster, hopefully at least. Because I really want to watch that movie. I really want to catch up to season 4. Because it's getting to the point now where people are talking about it. Because spoilers, it's not considered a spoiler anymore. They've been out for so long. But anyway, that's the end of this video. This has been Shady Doorags. So long. Farewell. Avita saying goodbye.